Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to talk about the gas motion theory, and this theory is actually based upon some postulates. There are 6 postulates. So the first thing is that the gas molecules are considered as small particles, and these particles are completely elastic and they follow Newton's laws. The second thing is that the distances between the particles are very, very large, so the mass of the particles can be neglected regarding the whole volume of the gas. So the mass will be neglected. The mass can be neglected. The third point, which depends on that point, the attractive forces between the particles are very, very weak, because attractive forces they're very weak because the distances between the particles are very large. So accordingly, the potential energy of the particles can be calculated as 0, because the potential energy equals the mass multiplied by gravity multiplied by the distance. So if the mass can be neglected, the total here will be 0. And the mean distances between the particles cannot depend on the mass anymore, or the potential energy. So the point is, for each gas there is a certain molecular mass, but if this mass can be neglected, this means that the mean distances between any type of gas that's found in the same container will be the same. So if we calculate the total number of molecules by calculating the mean distance and then dividing the number of particles and the mean distances, we will get the final same number. So basically, whatever type of gas, like oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, or whatever, if it's found in the same container with the same volume, then it will contain the same number of molecules. This is a very, very important point. The fourth postulate is that the particles are in a continuous random motion, and they always collide with each other and collide with the walls of the container, and when they do that, they move in straight lines. So suppose we have 2 particles like that. This is going that way and this is going this way. They collide with each other, and then this goes in the opposite way and the other one goes in the other direction. So they move completely in straight lines, no curves or so on. The fifth postulate is that these collisions are completely elastic, and this means that there's no energy lost, like because of damage or heat production or radiation or so on. The collisions are completely elastic, and this means that the total energy of both particles before collision is the same total energy after collision. So this is also very important. And finally, the gas particles are in a thermal equilibrium. With the walls of the container, so this means that there's no heat loss or gain. So these are the 6 postulates on which the gas motion theory is based upon, and we will talk about it later, the gas motion theory in detail. And the next time we are going to talk about Avogadro. So Avogadro's number, and we will also know what a mole is. So until the next time, I thank you for watching and see you.